The adult responsibilities are interfering with my farm. Did I get all of them? Gotta double check. Hi, cozy friends. How are we this week? Hello, hello. Let's jump right into it. So we're gonna be doing double duty today. We're gonna look at all the games. I got Smurfs Colorful Stories. Nobody gets Smurfs Colorful Stories, okay? I got it because it was like $1 and I was like, this might be good. It's not good. It's not good. Wandersong is fire. Thank you, Eddie, for recommending Wandersong. One Night Burlesque is like a noir crime, and I haven't tried it yet, but it looks good. That's all I have for you. Don't get Smurfs. Don't get Smurfs. I just felt like I had to explain myself with the Smurfs. Usually, I don't, not usually. Those games I feel like have so much promise, and then they aren't lately. They are not. That's all. They aren't what? Don't make me answer that. I don't know. They just aren't. Anyways, y'all, we're doing double duty today because we're doing double duty because I have Alyssa coming into town. Heyo, Alyssa, and I can't film. I could film, but I don't want to film when I have people in town. So we're doing double duty today, y'all. Double duty for the doo-doo heads. Double duty. Also, I'm sorry if the mic sounds a little bit worse quality, but we were trying to figure out, we as in Eddie and I were trying to figure out what's going on with my mic lately. It's pooping the bed, not the actual mic, but like my whole system is just kind of being a little funky. And like, I don't know if you heard last episode, there was like kind of a buzzing sound. That's been happening for a while since I moved here because the electricity is wacky wonky and old. It like came back randomly, like I fixed it and then it came back. So I don't know, man, we're trying to figure it out. So now I just have like a kind of crappier noise suppression thing going on, but it at least suppresses the noise because for some reason the other one wasn't. So that's where we're at. I hope that it helps, and I hope that I don't sound like nails on a chalkboard like I did last week. Okay, what do I just have food? Why do I have food? I think the question is, what was I doing? Was I waiting for... No, I got wood. Okay, I'm just waiting for oak resin on that front. Did we have any events coming up? I don't think we had any events coming up because we just had ice fishing. We've got birthdays that don't matter right now. I don't know, friends. I guess we can always get more wood, although it is winter and our wood is scant in the winter. Let's just ride around. Besties. Let's just ride around. Something I wanted to talk about. What did I want to talk about? Super Bowl. That's what just happened yesterday. I'm trying to think if there was anything of note that we were talking about. Oh my god, I don't remember. We were talking about like, I know it's like the running joke, and I know that it's like genuinely why some demographics were watching the Super Bowl, but like the actual, I think we counted it was like 5 or 6 Taylor Swift cutaways when like so many other celebrities, they didn't even show Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber. They didn't even show them the whole time. Maybe they showed them once and I missed it, but like I don't think they showed them one single time, Hailey and Justin Bieber, and they were there. Not that I care about them, but like it just goes to show how I think they've got to deal with Taylor. They had to deal with Taylor. She's contractually obligated to 4 to 5 cutaways, or it's like they know the influence she has had, and so they're just milking it. I don't know, but that was just funny to me. And then I don't know, I actually don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that because I know we got some Swifties, and I honestly don't care that much about I don't care that much about the situation to like talk about it and go into depth, and I don't feel like there's really anything useful to gain from it. But I just thought that was a funny situation, and like Beyonce was there. They showed Beyonce once, Beyonce and Jay-Z. It's just it's funny. It's funny the excessive, catering to the demographic, which is like it works, it works, which goes to show how powerful the like demographic of women viewership and stuff is, and like how if we were considered in a lot of different avenues and a lot of different everything, just a little bit more, just literally a fraction, like people, they started showing Taylor Swift in games like 4 to 5 times, literally like 2 seconds of a cutaway 4 to 5 times, and they gained like I couldn't even like I don't know the numbers of how much they gained like female viewership after that, but like to consider women for like for literally like max 5 seconds throughout a 3-hour long thing, and you gain that much of a female viewership, like consider all of the ways, all of the things in our society that could be, I don't know, improved or just more catered to a general demographic, not just women, not just people who identify as women. Like consider the advances and the inclusion we would have if that consideration was given. If just 5 seconds of consideration was given. I don't know how we got here, but I don't know how we got to this because I was trying not to just like make it talk about like a negative thing about Taylor, because whatever, it's capitalism, it's not her fault. But I mean, whatever, we're not going to talk about Taylor. But I feel like the takeaway, like the takeaway from this conversation that people are having about Taylor, the takeaway of this conversation that people are having about like NFL and all of this stuff and female viewership is like, my takeaway at least is just imagine if we considered other groups of people that were not just cis men for even 5 seconds, and how much that would change things. And in their case, it's benefiting them. It's money in their pockets. It's marketing money in their pockets. It's viewership numbers in their pockets. But think about like the actual impact on real world things that like considering other perspectives and other identities would have on I don't know why I went down that rabbit hole, but that's all. That's my only point from that. I'm trying to keep it positive and non-critical because I don't feel like getting into it right now. Y'all know I have in the past. I just don't feel like I feel like everything that needs to be said about the Taylor situation has been said on TikTok already, and that's that on that, friends. Dash that on that. What else about the Super Bowl though? Oh, one other thing. I don't know why I'm on my like, you know, whatever kick today, but another thing that we were noticing is that like any commercial, specifically it was actually car commercials, every time it was a car commercial, but like there's always a nagging wife character. It's always like a nagging wife, and like there doesn't have to be. It's not necessary for the plot line. Like I understand when I suppose it's necessary for your plot line, you know, oh, your wife's telling you to do laundry and you don't want to do laundry, but look, this laundry pods makes it easy so you can do laundry. Fine, whatever. If we have to, you know, cater to annoying gendered stereotypes to like get men to do things, fine, whatever. But it's things, it was like situations where it had no, why am I digging that up? Where am I going? I'm gonna go to the saloon. It's situations where it literally it's storylines, it's plot, it's commercials where it just was not necessary at all, and it's like why are we still doing this? And I understand it's just habit, it's pattern, it's people in the marketing teams that it's just their perspective and that's their story. But like, it's 2024, babes. It's 2024. No one on the team thought to flag that. No one on the team had the perspective that would make you go, huh, maybe that's not the story we want to tell in 2024 that we've been telling for the past however many years. I don't know, you guys. That's the only other thing I noticed. It was multiple times, multiple commercials, many of them car commercials, and I'm just tired of it. Oh my god. End it. Release us from the grip, please. What else? I normally don't watch the Super Bowl, but we had Maya had their partner over. He was staying with us for like a couple days. We were all just kind of like family activity, like something to do all together in the home. We never do this, and that's kind of what it was. And then that was kind of nice. It was kind of nice. Okay, I'm going to sleep. I got nothing else to do. I don't know where my wife is. My bestie wife. Enough of the Super Bowl. Enough. I'm tired of talking about it. Okay, did y'all watch the Super Bowl? It's gonna be such a long time since it happened. It's gonna be literally a full week. You're gonna be like, I don't know, girl. I forgot it as soon as it happened. As soon as I laid my head down to rest. I believe I told y'all I started reading Throne of Glass, and I'm on the second one now. Dang, that's all the oak resin. We got one oak resin, you guys. Should I make? I don't want to make more because we only need so many, and it's gonna be like we just need like 2 more rounds of the oak resin. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm on the second Throne of Glass book. Is it called Crown of Midnight? Am I making that up? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I know a lot of people, when I was talking about Throne of Glass on my vlog, a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, it's my favorite series. Like, it's one of my favorite fantasy series, or like it's my favorite Sarah J Maas series. And I feel like I could see it developing there eventually, but right now it just feels like, so far, it just feels like it's gonna be 2 books of just exposition, if that makes sense, which is fine. I'm kind of liking it. For some reason lately, I'm in a very brain off mode. Like, my brain is mush. I don't know if it's something in the water, something in the air, something in the planets, something in me. I don't know. Seasonal affective disorder. I don't know what it is, y'all, but my brain is mush. I have little to no energy, and just doing like my usual basic routines feels like so difficult. Retweet if you agree. But yeah, I've been trying to just like be mindful of that and like listen to my body instead of trying to like force things, and then I'm like saying no to more things, limiting my schedule instead of trying to just like push through like I normally do. Yay! Good job, me! Yay! Listening to my body, slowing down for once. There was a point to this. Oh, so because of that, because my brain is mush, I've very much appreciated the pacing of the Throne of Glass series is my point. I've been appreciating it. I've been appreciating that it's kind of, there's not like crazy stuff happening. There's not like a bunch of characters and stuff to have to get to know. It's just kind of like, all right, we're pacing through, we're trotting along in the plot, and that I appreciate right now. My brain appreciates that very much. Also, I did already say this, you guys, my brain is mush. I don't remember. Ryan started reading Avatar, so that's fun. I shall update y'all on Ryan's thoughts. So far, he's like very into it, and he's like, okay, I just got to this point in so he's liking it. He's liking because he just started reading again, like, period, in the new year, because it's like he just like fell out of reading, I think, because he's like busy with work. And so he's like, I want to start reading again. And so he started getting books that were like based in topics he's like interested in. So like fashion and kind of like histories of like certain designers and stuff, like more recent designers, not like Chanel, not stuff like that, like recent designers and like specific, I don't know, like jean manufacturing, like very specific like technical books. And he mentioned kind of having to like struggle through it, and like he's read a couple so far, and he's like, it's just like taking me forever because it's just so, I don't know, like it feels like I'm reading like a textbook, which is like cool because I'm interested in it, so I'm learning about it, but then like, I don't know, like it's not like I'm not like ecstatic to go pick it up. And I was like, you know what, you will be ecstatic to pick up some smutty fantasy. So I am enjoying putting him onto that. I feel like men don't hop on to the quote unquote girly chick lit fantasy romance. I hate that all of it is gendered, but I feel like they don't hop onto that because it's like so gendered in marketing, and because of all of the preconceived notions they have and socialization and all of that. So if you've got a person in your life who doesn't engage with reading certain books, it's hilarious. I'm not doing anything right now. I have nothing to do. I'm just walking around. Pooh, let's ride around while we chat. Oh, you know what? I should check the greenhouse, and then I'll check Ginger Island. If you've got a person in your life who has been socialized in such a way that like they don't feel like those books are for them, I implore you to suggest one of your faves to them. Have them read it. They'll be hooked. They will be hooked. Oh my gosh, you guys, life update, but not really. It's actually not an update at all because there's gonna be no movement on it for a very long time. But Ryan and I'm so sleepy, oh my god, I don't know why. I think I need more protein. Ryan and I like started looking at houses, and before you go, what the you have not talked about this, what do you mean you're just springing this on me? What do you mean you're looking for houses? We're not actively, like not right now, but we started looking at houses like this past weekend. We went to view like 5 open houses in the area that like one of the areas that we're looking around, because we were like, we are so ignorant on this entire process. Like neither of us know anything about buying a house. We're so ignorant on like what houses in our budget look like, what houses slightly out of our budget look like, what talking to realtors looks like, what like the competition is in terms of buyer. Like we're ignorant on every single aspect of it. Like we just don't know anything about it. So we were like, let's just jump in to get acquainted with things. Like let's spend the next year like becoming experts on the market, like the housing market and like the home buying process and just like the homes that are out there, like the actual stock of homes that are on the market in our budget. Like let's become experts on that basically in the next year, and then using that to kind of like motivate us to save a little more mindfully, because I think, I don't know, at least I'm in the mindset, Ryan is kind of too, but I'm very much in the mindset of like, I'm a child. I'm a child. Like any money I'm earning, like I'm gonna spend on stuff that I want to spend on because I'm a child and I have no responsibilities, which like I think that's totally valid. But also I do eventually want to own a home and like be able to have a house that I could renovate. And I also went through this process like kind of the past year of like really examining why I actually want a home, because I don't know, I do that with everything. Anything that like society's telling you like these are the steps in life and you need to take them, I'm always like, but why do I have to? That's why like with marriage, I'm like, I don't want to get legally married, I don't want to have kids, because like when I was growing up I was like, okay, that's just what you're told to do, so maybe that's what everybody does. And then I eventually was like, okay, let me think about if this actually makes sense for me, and those things just happened to not make sense for me and haven't for a while. And I think I'm always open to changing my mind. Like if my feelings change, I'm never going to be like, well, I said I wasn't going to do it and so I can't do it. No, if I change my mind, I change my mind. But those are just things that I don't, for the past like 5+ years, I just like haven't wanted for myself personally. But a house has always been one of those things that I never thought about critically like that. I was just like, okay, yes, I have to get a house eventually. I'm going to get a house eventually. I get a house eventually. I buy a house because society told me buy a house. And so this past year, I actually spent intentional time like thinking about and reflecting on like why I know there's like the economic argument, so I kind of went through that and like made sure that actually made sense for me, because the economic argument in this economy does not make sense for everybody. It does not make sense for some people. It does make sense to keep renting instead of to buy. And so I just made sure the economic argument made sense for me, and then I made sure like ideologically, just like, did that make sense? Or like with my life plans, does that make sense? With like what I want in a what am I trying to say? Abode, you know, like in a shelter, in a place that I'm living, like what do I want from that? And so I did spend the last year really like reflecting on that, and did come to the decision that like, no, I do want a house because I want somewhere that I can like fully just make my own and have full reign over what I do with it, and like the designs I could do with it, and the, you know, painting and drilling and construction and DIY projects and all of that. Like I do want to have a property that I can truly do whatever I want with. And so that's why like buying a house is important to me. So anyways, if that's something you haven't considered, I would definitely do that, because I feel like if I wasn't somebody who cared about that, like maybe that, I don't know, I don't think I would. Definitely not in like the timeline that I'm thinking of now. I wouldn't be like, okay, I want to start saving for a house if that wasn't super important to me. But like that's important to me now, to have those things in a place that I live. And so my timeline's like pushed a little bit further because I want those things like now. And obviously those are like just a nice to have. It's not a necessary part of my life, but like if I can, then I should, if that's what I want. You know what I mean? Anyways, the last year I spent reflecting on if I actually do want to buy a house and why. And this year I feel like is the year of like, okay, what's the timeline for that? And then like being intentional now about saving, because like I said, I was for a long time, I was just like, that's not what that's just not a thing. Saving and that stuff is not for me. So even though I have saved a ton of money, but it, like not with intention, not with like, okay, I'm setting this aside for a house, and I'm like not spending money on stupid frivolous things for a house, you know? So this year is, I think, is just a little bit more intentional about that. And then we're also just like I said, becoming experts in the housing market that we're currently in. So yeah, that is the plan. And the plan is not even to buy a house next year. The plan is like become experts, save, and then like revisit basically like summer of 2026. Would that be 2026? No, 2025. Yeah. Revisit summer of 2025 and be like, okay, so now we've spent this year saving and becoming experts, and now where do we go from here? Do we want to like really double down and then like look for something this year, or do we want to like prep for the whole next year, you know? So all of that to say, my timeline is so far out. It's so long, even though years freaking fly by. Oh my God. But it feels like my timeline is very far out. But I feel like I just wanted to be transparent about that because I am not someone who's transparent about finances. I will never be one of those creators who's like, this is how much I made. Not that that's a bad thing, because I actually think that's a really good thing in certain niches. But for me, I will never be like, this is how much I made in March. This is how much I made in 2024. No, you will literally never see that for me because that's just such a personal thing to me. And I don't want people like ever pocket watching me and being like, Kenna, you made this much and then you like are getting this and then you didn't get this. And I don't understand why you aren't doing this with your money. And it's like, because I just never want that level of insight into my life in that way, because people already feel like they could tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. So imagine ways. But I always want to be transparent about like life decisions and like how I go about life decisions, because I feel like that is just something I always want to hear from people. I don't know, I always want to hear that from people, like, how are you making these decisions? Like, I feel like I always just hear people I look up to or creators or whatever just being like, I bought a house. Like all of a sudden you see the YouTube video, I bought a house, and it's like, how did you do that? How did you decide on that? What was the process? How did you decide it was the right time? How did you know what I mean? And so I feel like being transparent in the process, not like the financial aspect of my life, but just like the actual process. We did 1, 2, okay, 2. Might either be just interesting if you're curious and nosy like I am, or like might be actually genuinely helpful for someone who's like way earlier in the process and is just like, it just has no idea. And you're like, well, do I start now? I don't know. But yeah, because I don't know anything. I don't know anything right now. Like when I say we're starting to look at houses, I literally mean we go on Zillow, we heart the houses that we like, and then we went to the open house when it said there was an open house on Saturday. That's all we've done so far. We don't know anything else. We don't know. We have zero information. Nothing. That was our process. And so I think for the next year, we're just going to keep doing that. And we're going to keep like looking at just like monitoring interest rates and monitoring like basically how much house we can get for what's in our budget, because that's going to change too. Like that changes depending on the economy too. Also for transparency, right now it feels like if we were to get a house right now today and basically replace a mortgage and, you know, monthly tax payments with what we're paying right now in rent, we would be getting like a shoebox condo. Like we'd be buying a shoebox condo, and this is in California, so you know our wine's done, yay. Or we'd be buying like a mobile home. There's a lot of mobile homes that were like, oh, this is actually cute, like should we just get a mobile home? So it's like very, and still small, like it's a small mobile home or shoebox apartment that's like very old and like kind of hard to do. Like I am so down for fixer-uppers. I love a fixer-upper, but it's kind of hard to do fixer-upper in a condo. And then also being in a condo doesn't allow for like the flexibility that I talked about, which is like what's important to me in a living space, is like being able to just like do whatever you want with your home. So that's where we are right now. We're like, well, shoot. Basically everything that we could afford right now or like would want right now is okay. What we could afford is not what we want. What we want is out of our budget, which I feel like is the never-ending dilemma for home buyers and millennial home buyers. But yeah, that's just transparency right now. Hopefully that changes. Hopefully by this time next year, I'm like, guys, I saved so much. I was so responsible with my money and I saved so much. So now I'm able to actually get houses that I want. I don't know. We'll see. You guys will hear the process, I guess. Not super in depth. I'm just going to give you random updates like this. Yeah. Okay. Wine time. Also, the timing worked out perfectly with the casks in the garage. Nope. Casks in the basement. Also, if anyone's like, would you ever live anywhere outside of California so that you can get a house that you want for a normal price that's not California prices? No. No. Sadly. I'm tempted to all the time. But then I'm like, why? Just so you can have more house and then live in a place that you don't like? I don't know. No. I need to be in California, and am I punishing myself to do that? Yeah, I am. I sure am. Amazing. Phenomenal. Oh, you know what I just realized? I did all of that without just having one of these in my hand. What am I doing, you guys? I'm getting distracted. The adult responsibilities are just interfering with my farm, my business, my real business. You know what I haven't watched is those videos that like I watched like the first kind of second of them, and then I was like, I'm gonna put this on my watch later, and then I never watched them. But there's like a video on YouTube right now that's like, are cozy games actually cozy or something like that? It's like cozy games are dead or cozy games suck or something like that. And her premise was like cozy games basically are simulated like capitalism, and so they really aren't that cozy because it's just like capitalism. And I totally get that. Like that makes total sense. But also I feel like, and this is why I prefaced it by saying I didn't watch the video because I'm sure she made this point and I just haven't watched the video, so I don't know. But like I feel like it's capitalism in like a functional way. It's like an actually functioning capitalism. And that's why it's so cozy, because you're like, wow, imagine if I could just start a farm and live life. Be able to have money to afford to live. That is cozy. Working, functioning capitalism is, you know, arguably very cozy because you get to not have to stress every single day about making ends meet. I don't know, guys. Especially like a lot of the farming sims. Actually, I feel like almost every cozy game that you're like making money and stuff, there's never a point where it's like late stage capitalism, everyone's being exploited for you to make money. You're doing all the work yourself. You automated everything. You own the means of production. You're not exploiting anybody on your farm. So again, it's like this, like, I don't know. It is fictional because that doesn't exist, but yeah, functioning semi-ethical capitalism. That's what it is. And we're all like, oh man, what a life. Wouldn't this be nice? Boop, boop, boop. And we can make all of the kegs that we need to make. Did I fill these up already? I don't think I did. No. Okay, let me make kegs first. Okay, we ran out of oak resin first, which means we're just 1 away. Now we're 2 away. Okay. Okay, let's fill her up. So we only need 2 kegs left, you guys. And then we're done making kegs. I think forever, because we will very quickly have all of the kegs that we need. Or all of the money that we need. Like, we only need to go through so many more rounds of this, basically. So I will not be making more. Yes, I could do another shed and fill that up with kegs. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. No. You think I want this playthrough to the end? No. So we are not doing that. Boop. Okay, let's go fill up the... Oop, let's sell these. Ding, ding, ding. Ding. Dang it! These keep being ready as soon as I finish. Okay, getting out the silver wines. 321 wines is bonkers cuckoo crazy. Bonkers cuckoo crazy, let me tell you. Well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, feel her up, feel her up, feel her up. Yay, did I get all of them? Gotta double check. Okay, it's getting late. Okay, let me sell my wine first. Wee. Okay, now I'm going to sleep. Yay. Oh man, feels good to make money. Sure does. Man, it feels good. 800,000. 800,000. That's crazy. Where are we at now? I don't want to talk about it. I actually don't want to talk about it. Thank you. I don't want to talk about that. What just happened? I don't want to talk about it. So thanks so much. I don't want to talk about how close we are to 10 million. So we won't be doing that. Okay, amazing. Thanks, guys. Thanks for understanding. We won't be doing that. Yeah. You guys, I just really got really sad. I just actually like zoned out for a solid minute just thinking about what life is gonna be like without this playthrough. I got really, really sad about it. No, it's fine. We're not sad. We're doing other things. We have other things going on. You guys, we're staying together. We're sticking together as a family. Your mom and I just had some differences that we couldn't reconcile. Has nothing to do with you. You did nothing wrong. It's not your fault. We love you very much. You'll just be spending 2/3 of the time at my place and then 1/3 of the time at her place, okay? Let's see if Marnie's freaking at her freaking shop. We need hay, Marnie. We need hay. Let's go to the traveling cart too. Oh, good. She's there on Fridays. Yeah, let's spend all our money. Let's spend all our money so that we don't have enough for perfection. I'm handling this so healthily. I'm handling this the most healthy way. Healthiest. Let's see what's at the traveling cart. I hope it's oil. What? Oak resin. God damn. Well, I don't want any of that, lady. I forgot about this gift box I had. I'm just gonna sell this and give this to my wife. You're so welcome. I'm doing some maintenance over here. Thank you. Okay. So we have no... Wait, you know what I should do? I mean, it's gonna come up any day now. But I do have these things on... Like, I have some of them on, like, a maple tree. That does not need to be there. Let's chop some wood. Okay, just chopped a bunch of wood. So much wood. Okay, there's nothing else for me to do, right? I did animals. I got all the animal stuff. I did hay, cut some trees. I think that's it and that's all, besties. Oh, let me put some extras in. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Just don't look at the number. Don't look at that number on the right. Just don't look at it and we'll all be fine. Okay? Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Just don't look at it. Okay, our first cozy corner is cozy time with this beautiful warm setup. I love this. I love the Animal Crossing background. I love the Totoro. I love everything about this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for sharing. Oh, I love this. This is so cute. Morg's Gaming Gallery. This is how I recharge my soul. It's that Genshin, a little bit of Genshin, an adorable setup. I absolutely love that. That is so cute. We have Cozy Koroks with a little frog mug. This is so cute. A frog mug in Tears of the Kingdom. Oh my god, this just shot an arrow through my heart. I miss Tears of the Kingdom and I still need to play it. Oh my gosh. Torchy. We have a lovely Torchy picture. This is so cute. A little Animal Crossing moment. I also miss Animal Crossing. Oh, Sammy's Forest. This is the cutest. Where is this, Sammy's? Is that just an eagle? Just a bird flying? This is beautiful. This is a beautiful little setup. Also, I feel like Eddie would really love all the little tidbits just sitting on the thing. That's so cute. This is adorable. I want to move here. Where do you live? I would like to live here and be your neighbor. Thanks so much. Yeah, thank you. Gonna move in, actually, is what I'm gonna do. Okay, then we have Cozy Josie with a Court of Thorns and Roses. Heyo! We were just talking about that. And is that the rest deck? Oh, yay! I love it. Little rest deck. I am not a machine. I'm a divine being. I can rest. Period. Can you imagine what it will feel like in your body once you surrender to rest? I remember this card. I think we talked about this. I don't remember when we talked about this. Stay in the imagination space. Imagine what freedom from capitalism would feel like in your body. Freedom from stress, like worrying about bills and laboring to feel worthy. You can imagine a new way and a new future. Stay and rest. I love that. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, this is from Dreamy Woodlands. This is beautiful. Just a gorgeous piece of art. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic. I love it. Oh my god. I just love all of y'all's stuff so much. It genuinely makes my day. It makes me so happy. Ugh, like I cannot explain it to y'all. It makes me feel so happy and warm. Okay, our cozy friends of the week. Number 1, Pearl Scout Yarns. Pearl Scout said Cozy Games is my favorite and I'll say it forever. Ah, Monday morning work from home. Thank you, Pearl Scout. Thank you, thank you. And then Weekend Minis. Weekend Minis. I just saw this tag. You are absolutely cozy friend of the week. This was so sweet. And just like the caption was like, I've been watching for 2 years basically, and like I watch it always like a week behind, and like I just love that that's like a ritual, and it was just really nice to read, so thank you. And then we have Cashco watching the playthrough. Hello. We have Lotus Lau Art. I love it. Oh, a little sticker by number. So cute. And I love the candles you have in Garden Story. I love it. Oh my gosh, y'all. And then I think we have had one more. Yep, we've got one from Nats. Hey girl, hey girl. Nats with just a beautiful little Switch picture. I love it. I love it. You really made her so cute. You decked her out. She is adorable. I love her. Thank you, Nats. And thank you, everybody. I love you so much. Cheers. Bloop. I love you. Stay cozy. Bye.